All right. Hi, guys. Here we are on lesson 19, video 1. And you can see we have a word problem, and it's also on page 161 in your book. So please make sure to take notes as we check out this word problem. All right. So the first thing we want to do, of course, is to read the problem. A florist, that's a person who makes flower bouquets, sells flowers, uses 2,448 flowers to make bouquets. They put 24 flowers in each bouquet and sell the bouquets for $25 each. If the florist sells all the bouquets of flowers, how much money do they earn? Oh, that's a good question, right? Okay, so what do we know already? What do we know already? Let's check it out with a purple pen. We know that we have 2,448 flowers and that there's 24 in each bouquet. I see the word each there. That's a clue word, right? And the bouquets are $25 each. So it sounds to me like it's going to be 2 steps, right? Because we're going to figure out how many bouquets we can make, right? And then how much money we can make from each bouquet. Okay, so let's make a tape diagram. We have 2,448 flowers to start with. Make sure you're copying this down in your book. 2,448 flowers to start with, and 24 flowers in each bouquet. So they're going to be in groups of 24, right? And our question is, how many groups can we make? And then our question is going to be the number of groups times 25. I'm going to put this 25 over here just so I don't forget, because sometimes we're so happy to be finished with the problem, we don't remember how much money do they earn is not the number of bouquets, is it? Right? So we got to pay close attention to that. All right. And so this looks like a division problem to me. Does it look like a division problem to you? Yeah? Let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger so we have more space to do some division. Yeah, I think that'll work. And 2,000, I can't write over there. 2,448 flowers, right? And I'm putting them in groups of 24. And remember that the first thing we always do when we're dividing is to estimate. So 2,448 and 24, I'm going to estimate these two. I always estimate the divisor first, right? But I noticed something here. I noticed that there's a 24 here and there's a 24 here. So I don't really want to change those right now. I'm thinking about keeping it, right? Because I'm thinking that 24 times 100 is going to be 2,400, right? So if I put 100 here, then 24 times 100 would be 24 and 2 zeros, okay? So sometimes I don't even want to round because I notice the pattern there, right? Okay, and then I'm going to subtract, and I get 48. Okay, now some of you might know because 24 is a number that we work on often because there's 24 hours in a day. So you might know that 2 times 24 is going to equal 48, right? And then our remainder would be 0. So all of the flowers are going to fit into bouquets, and they're going to fit into 102 bouquets, right? Because we have our 2 quotients here, 102. All right, and now we have to do another part and multiply that by 25 to find out how much money the florist is going to earn. So now we have our 102 times 25, right? And let's just use the area model of multiplication so we don't forget how to do that. 100, and I don't have a tens for my 100, so I can just say 102, and then I can say 5 and 20, right? And then I can multiply those together. 100 times 5 is 500. 100 times 20 is 2,000. 2 and 3 zeros. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 20 is 40. And then I'm going to add that all together, 2,550. So my amount of money that the florist is going to earn is $2,550. And we do need to write that in a sentence because it's a word problem, right? The florist earns just looking for my dollar sign, $2,550. All right, that's pretty nice. Yeah, make sure you have that written down. If not, go ahead and pause it. You could do another tape diagram for this too, right? You could do 102 times 25 because there's, right, 102 times 25. So you can always have two tape diagrams for your two parts of your problem. Let's look at one more thing here. Let's look at sorry, wrong page. There we go. Okay, there's our two possible tape diagrams, right? 25, 102 times. All right. And then 102, 2,448 divided by 24. Here's what we did, right? Another way would do to 24 twice, right? And here's a division area model. So 24 times 100 is 2,400 with the 48 left over. And then here's your answer on the top. And then 102 times 25, right? Here's what we did. You can put the 3 digits on the bottom, but remember that I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because you should have a level for the tens column, but if you have nothing in the tens column, then you can skip it as well. So I think it's just better to get in the habit of putting 3 digits on the top. And here's the area model. Sorry, this is what we did, the area model. And that looks exactly like what we did, right? Okay, just wanted to review that for you and so you can see the different ways of doing it. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Aloha.